Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Y'all owe you an apology, but I really don't owe you an apology because I'm fixing to show you guys two things that evidence, okay, of my gang stalking. I'm going to try to do this in 30 minutes because this camera as it stands right now will only do 30 minutes, although it can go up to 14 minutes, but I have to change the firmware and blah 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 blah. Okay, so but first please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click the notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find some terms, TERMS. I ask that you look those terms up via a video format platform, and right now that's YouTube. Okay, what else I have to tell you? Get all this out of the way. You guys, if you're sending me donations, please look at the most current videos for correct contact information. Got a lot of videos, don't have a lot of time. I got to go in and I've been doing it gradually, but you guys have to understand I'm not able to just put it this way. I envy people. I'm not a jealous-hearted person, and I'm trying to be funny when I say this, sarcastic. I envy people who can just go up to their computer, laptop, phone, and just work. Your girl right here can't do that. I'm going to have to go out of my place. I'm going to have to find a place. But my whole life is planned. Everything. So, because I only have 30 minutes, I got to tell you guys something. I don't know which one of these I want to tell you about first. This is my apartment. This is when I was sleeping in my vehicle. I guess I'll go here and go in. And you guys, I got to clean this, you know, just listen, check out the video. I keep my stove clean. If you look at my previous ones, it's just, I got to get some SOS pads or pads to scrub that off. But, you know what? I really don't, because I have, okay, and I just touched it. I have some oven cleaner. Okay, bam. Okay, you guys, what you're looking at is, I think it's just one, yeah, it's just one. I don't even want to take it out because, hold on, I just threw this away actually, and I have had this since 2016. This is December the 29th or something like that of 22. I have had these 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 7 years, and I've been spied on for 8, if not over 8. I also just discovered, you guys, I'm going to do a video on this, and I meant to do it earlier, but I had a lot of pictures and stuff that I had to take, and God has blessed me over the last couple of days to be able to get these pictures on SD card so I can shred the information. But when I realized I'm being spied on, I didn't want to be in my apartment anymore, so I went and slept with the homeless people. Mind you, I knew where the homeless people were, but I'm going to put a note to myself in this video right now. Don't forget to do the video on your neighbor and your laptop and the laptop and all of that from the shelter. Being spied on at the shelter. The same neighbor upstairs is the same one that came to the building downtown and got you put out of the building. Okay, I had to do that, you guys, because that's the video I was going to do yesterday morning when I woke up. Okay, so let me explain. You guys, the sun has come up. Okay, let me show you. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ooh, yo. Okay. I haven't been to sleep since I woke up yesterday morning. But being productive. I had to do some things. I had to get some things done. Yada, yada, yada. So, fast forward. I'm about to go to sleep. And I had been seeing these gloves, had them since 16, on and off, on and off. On one point, I thought I'd lost them. And the purpose of that is because I wanted to do a video. So let me tell you this story first. So I went and slept with the homeless people. I knew where I had a vehicle. I knew where I can go and sleep with the homeless people, meaning all of these people had a vehicle, but just homeless. And so it was a street near Fair Park. You know, if some of you have been to the Texas State Fair, there is a street called Perry or something like that, that you would exit off of I-30, Interstate 30, to go to, you know. But once you go down that hill, once you exit, put it that way, and you don't have to exit because you can stay on the freeway and see the street if you know what you're looking for. But there's a street, and I don't know if homeless people are still there. I know some ruckus happened where people were fighting and doing things. You know, it just got kind of bad over time, and they stopped people from parking over there, period. I don't know. But there was a time where you can park on this street. And I wanted to be, of course, in the front by the freeway. You know, the first person or the last person. Let me see, you had to be facing, the cars were normally facing south. So yeah, I wanted my vehicle to be that last one in that line that was close to the freeway. Being a female and my vehicle by myself, I'm being spied on in my place. Let me face south so I can see what's coming towards me, in other words. But anyway, over time, I slept in my vehicle for 6 months, different places. So stay with me. I met a white lady. This lady, y'all, we just bonded. Matter of fact, she told me she had a biracial daughter. I can't think of her name. And good God Almighty, I want to see her so bad. Because, to put it this way, I was the white chick, she was the black chick. This chick, I don't know who, a little older than I am, but she called me princess, because she thought, you know, we just bonded. That's all I can say. We bonded, man, and I had the vehicle, and if we needed money, she had a knack for going and begging for money on the street. So we would go and park. She told me where to go, put it that way. Like I said, I was the white chick, she was the black chick. And so, and I would love to meet her, see her again, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have this glove. Like I said, she called me princess. I don't know what I call her. It was like what's the name of one of my favorite movie? Oh my God, Thelma and Louise, kind of, you know. And out of those characters, I don't remember the names, but you know who went to who you know what character, who played what character. But we were like Thelma and Louise. She knew places where I could go and get purses. She was a dumpster diver. She was just that chick. She knew places where. Now, when we went, they didn't have these purses or whatever, but she just had a knack for knowing stuff. Had been out in the street for a minute, homeless, and so we bonded, like I said. So one day, thirsty, this 7-Eleven used to cater to the homeless people downtown, and it was located on Commerce Street. Now they have since they got tired of homeless people hanging around, so in the parking lot and all that, people can come in and park, because on the side you could pay to park, or it was free parking or whatever. I would go over there sometime and get some pizza or whatever, and just, you know, something to eat, and back in, just chilling out. And even my play sister had gone with me before and got pizza a couple of times, you know, just doing something. So they knew me as well as knew the freak. I only went in there for water. You know, 7-Eleven got a place in the back where you can get water, you can get some ice or whatever. And that was basically a 7-Eleven. Sorry, your prices are so high, you know, and budgeting. And I didn't have this and that. And, you know, I mean, my whole world was just turned upside down, y'all. So we went to this 7-Eleven. They had metered parking. And because we were thirsty, we wanted some water. Okay. And we had the containers and everything. So, you know, you walk in and say hi because the water was free. You know, hey, how y'all doing and all that. They had a line. I'm telling them, she knew about my situation being spied on and all of that. And she made a comment at one time. She said, your brothers must have done something. I mean, your brothers must have been drug dealers or something, you know. I said, no, my brother. And she wasn't. Only thing she knew is that I had brothers. I had never discussed my brothers with her. So she couldn't understand why this was happening to me, which I understood. But she also was receptive to information. So let me tell y'all what happened. We went to this 7-Eleven about 12:30ish in the afternoon. I'm assuming, it was lunchtime. I remember that because people are in 7-Eleven buying things, and you're downtown, and you got, all of these buildings, and across the street was, I forgot, it's the law. It was something dealing with law. And so when we went in, she wasn't going to go in. I'm saying this wrong, y'all. Let me back up. I had 2 phones in my vehicle that were the same phones. And when I would go shower, I would only take the phone with me. Maybe I need to make a phone call. I would only go take, because, the bridge in Dallas, let me tell you, where were you showering? Well, the bridge downtown would let you, because I had been in the shelter, I had an ID to the bridge shelter, BRIDGE. Okay, the bridge, not under the bridge, but the bridge shelter. And which is why I didn't mind sleeping in my vehicle, because I knew I could go take a shower. This one's going to take a shower, y'all. Here, I'm not able to shower like I want, and I'm not able to shower as often as I want. Okay, so you got to do what you got to do. So what I did was, I left the other phone, which did not have access. It was operable just to save stuff on. It was not, what's the word I'm looking for? It was not connected to any carrier, put it that way. It was just, when I get rid of a phone, when I get through with a phone, I'm usually going to put music on it just to hear music. I left that phone in my vehicle, in the tray, the tray cup. In my vehicle where you can put a cup. But I took the one that was operable, that was on, what I'm saying, with me. When I got back, the phone was missing. And check it out. I probably didn't even notice it immediately. I probably noticed it an hour and something later that phone was missing. I also noticed someone had given me a knife to protect myself. It's an item that I had put under the floor mat. How did you know that was under there? It was gone. Fingernail clippers gone. This is why I tell y'all, when a woman's getting ready to get kidnapped, no, I wasn't in a shelter. Like I said, I had my apartment. I was just, okay, get it together. I was just living on the street in my vehicle with the homeless. Okay, had to backtrack. So I am on track. Another thing that was missing was my fingernail clipper, the big kind, the toenail clipper. The reason why they took those things was because those are things that could have been used against me for my kidnapping. Used against them, rather. Sharp item. They knew if they didn't know anything, if I was feisty, they knew I would be fighting. So here comes, now I can get back on track. Remember, they took the wrong phone. I'm like, oh, okay, oh well. I was mad, but I'm like, okay, y'all got the wrong phone. And I laughed. I remember laughing. Because, see, they thought they had my phone. And the reason why, Kimmy, why did they want you? They wanted my phone because I had been videoing evidence at my apartment, or definitely that. But something had been videoed that they did not want me to have. Somebody, some person that I don't remember, but I remember I had videoed, but see, they had the wrong phone, which is why I still have videos to post up, you guys, that I have videos to post up, you guys, from 2016. I haven't even posted them yet, 17, but I have thrown away, I admit, some of my desktops, but I still have, trust me. So we went to this 7-Eleven. Now we're back on track. We went to this 7-Eleven to get some water. She decided, when I parked, I noticed a car metered parking parking right after I parked. They parked right in front of me. And I said, let me tell you, this is the next day. Yeah. I said, I'm going to see how smart you are, because we were like Cagney and Lacey or whatever. Y'all remember that show? And I really never really looked at Cagney and Lacey, but we were like a team. In other words, I said, I'm going to see how smart you are. What do you mean? I said, you see this vehicle right here in front of us? Watch who gets out of it. See, they realized they had the what? Let's say it together, the wrong phone. I noticed I was being followed in my vehicle. They getting in my vehicle. I remember one day going in the parking lot full of cars, y'all. You know how you get ready to, you know, you put your key. I mean, things have changed since then. Sometimes you can just turn your key on. I don't know. But the electronic key, you know how you raise it up? And as soon as my arm started raising it up to open my door, I wasn't close to it. I'm in motion walking, but I would have been able to open it up from the distance I was. Somebody else opened it up. Mind you, me and my play sister had rolled. And I'm going to get back to the story. Me and my play sister rolled somewhere. And when we got back, you had to be back in at 6. And when we got back in, I backed my vehicle in. Mind you, it was a white man, scraggly car. He was scraggly. And y'all would always see this white dude all of a sudden around my vehicle, or he would try to beat me getting a meter spot and around the shelter. But I never saw him getting out of his vehicle, but that was normal. But he would always be around my vehicle. Hindsight. This is before getting my place. And I clearly remember my sister not getting out. I had backed in. I had an